Today I'm going to show you 9 of the best bazaar flips to help make millions. Let's get straight into the flips. So taking a look at the first one, what you want to do is you're going to go to mining and then you want to go to crystal hollows. Here you're going to find the Bob-omb. So as we can see, 868k insta-cells, so we already know what I'm going to say. Very nice insta-cells, you're going to be getting your offers filled very quick. And then also 894k insta-buys, so your sell offers, they're going to get filled as well pretty fast. And there's around a 3k coin difference. That means you are going to be making a decent amount of profit for what you're invested in. So we did put a buy offer up for 1,000, however only 500 has filled, so we're going to claim that we spent 2.4 million coins. So once we list this up, 2.4, as you can see we're getting 4 million coins back, so we've just made about 1.6 million coins from the Bob-omb. So I would definitely say that is a nice flip. It's a very nice rate as well, because it means we're putting in about 2.5 million, getting 4 million back. That is quite a nice flip for the first flip as well. But then let's look at the next one. We've got Enchanted Mutton. So as you can see, we bought 1,000, cost us 3.6 million. We're going to be flipping it at 4,296. So once we put 4,296 in, we're going to be looking at a total expected profit of around 600k. So that is also quite a nice flip. Went with Enchanted Mutton. If we take a look at farming and then also go to Mutton, Enchanted Mutton, as you can see, 3.9 million insta cells, so should not have an issue filling up your buy offer at all. Then also 4.4 million insta buys, meaning when you sell it, it should sell very fast. And then because it's got a nice, it's about 800 coin difference, around a 600 coin difference. It means, as you just saw, if you buy 1,000, you're gonna be making around 600k. That is also a very nice flip. If we move along, we're looking at Enchanted Pufferfish right here. So we've bought 1,000, bought it for 2.2k per. We're selling it at 3,997. So once we list it up at that, we're going to be seeing a total expected profit of around 1.7 million coins. So already, that from the Bob-omb, we were looking at about 1.6 mil. From the Enchanted Mutton, we're looking at about, I'd say, I'm pretty sure it was about 600k we were looking at profit. So that's 2.22 million so far. And then from the Enchanted Pufferfish, another 1.6 mil, I believe, 1.7 mil. So we're looking so far around 4 million coins profit from just these first 3 flips. So I'd say very nice. Looking at the next one, we've got Enchanted Raw Fish. So as you can see, we bought 2,000 of this for 1.1k, and we're gonna be flipping it at 1,648. So once we flip it at 1,648, there you go, nearly a million. Let's call it a million with 7k off. But let's go have a look at the Enchanted Pufferfish and the Enchanted Raw Fish and see why we decided to go with these. As you can see, Enchanted Pufferfish, profit wise, you're looking 1.6k profit per flip, which is obviously a very nice flip. Then also 5 million insta cells, so your offer should fill pretty quickly. And then 728k insta buys. So again, should not struggle at all with this when it comes to selling it. And this is actually our biggest profit so far, the Enchanted Pufferfish. This is 100% a go-to, and I would say this is what you should go for. I'll approve it. That is a good one. Quickly, we are trying to hit 3,000 subs by the end of the month, so make sure to subscribe. We also have a Discord down below where there's currently loads of the giveaways being hosted, and there's loads more to come, so make sure to subscribe and check out the Discord in the description. And then if we look at just normal Enchanted Raw Fish, as you can see, there's around a 500 coin difference, but 8.8 million insta cells, so offers are going to be going through the roof. Then 5.7 million insta buys. You should not have any issues when it comes to buying, selling these. That's already starting to sell. So is the Enchanted Pufferfish. Enchanted Mutton is a quarter of the way sold. And then when you look at the Bob-omb, that's also about 30% sold. So they are selling now as well. So these flips aren't exactly flips that are going to take ages to sell. They are already all starting to sell. And Bob-omb's selling even more. But then we'll look at the next one, which is the Enchanted Sand. We bought 1,000 at 4.2k. And we're going to be selling it at 5,198. So once we put 5,198 in, we're looking at a total profit of around a million coins as well. So almost every single flip has been around a million coins profit. Enchanted Sand, when I looked at it, it actually kind of surprised me because right now you can see there's around a K difference, 900 coin difference. However, it's the insta cells and insta buys. You got 2 million insta cells and 2.3 million insta buys. That is an amazing flip. You can probably be doing this all day, and I can't imagine that changing because of how good the insta cells and insta buys are. So yeah, I would say Enchanted Sand is quite a good flip, and it's something that you should be looking at doing. But then moving along, we've now got glowing mushrooms. So we've bought 2,000 at 1.1k. So like, let's say when we flip this, we're selling it at 1,629, and once we list it up 1,629. You can see that we're going to be making around 880k profit from that flip. Glowing mushroom, it's in fishing, and then what you want to do is you want to go over to chum, and then it's there, glowing chum. As you can see, 514k insta sells, 509k insta buys with around a 500 coin, around 450 coin difference. It means you are going to be making a decent amount of profit. As we just saw then, we just made about, where is it, expected 880k coins, so it's quite a nice flip. If you want to do it, it is quite nice. I'd say so far the best ones, the Enchanted Sand, Pufferfish was also really good. It's hard to say with this right now because all of them are about a million coin profit. It's hard to say any of these will be good, and they do fill pretty quick. I left them for a while to see if they'd fill. However, they've all filled, and they all filled in the same time, so I could have flipped them sooner, but I just left them up to see how long it would take. But they've all filled around the same time, and they're all selling pretty quickly as well when you look at them. So the glowing mushroom's starting to sell, the raw fish is starting to sell, and then obviously the Bob-omb's nearly done, and that means from that Bob-omb we're making about a million coins. So taking a look at the next one, we've got green goblin eggs. So we've bought 100 at 10.4k. We're going to be flipping it at 13,171. So then once we list this up at 13,171, you are going to be seeing around about 300k profit. Goblin eggs at the minute, I always do sort of incorporate one goblin egg flip because you can flip them pretty much anytime. Anytime you can flip goblin eggs because there's always a price difference, and their main use really is when it comes down to crystal, like the crystal hollows, and someone's trying to do nucleus runs. That's really where people buy them from. However, when you're looking at this right now, so you can make around 2k if you're using normal goblin eggs, but then green goblin's what I went for because 100k insta sells, 89k insta buys, and you're looking at around 4,000 coins profit. But then when you're moving along, today it's not the best day to flip eggs, I would not lie. However, sometimes you can come on here and there will be amazing margins and you can flip them all day. Taking a look at the next one, it's something that I've never actually mentioned and it's something I've never flipped before. It's jungle hearts. So we only put 100k into this, we bought 100. Okay, so I wasn't planning for this. I didn't realise that you can't stack them. However, we'll just have a look. We spent 28k on the jungle hearts. So once we sell them back to the bazaar, as you can see, we're pretty much making about 10 times our money. So we spent 28k selling it for 227k, and we've got quite a few more to be doing this with. So I'll cut it to once I've sold it all, and I'll say how much profit we actually have made. So we've listed up all of the jungle hearts, and we are going to be getting back around 647,000 coins. So it would be nice if it all filled so we could have seen it all grouped together. However, I'd say we spent around 84,000 coins and we're getting back 738k, so it means we are making a profit of about 647k, which is not bad at all. Just for that flip, never looked at it before, never even seen it before. However, it does look quite a nice flip. We just got to see how long it takes to sell. However, that is a lot of profit for the amount of money that we only put into it. But then that means we can look at the final one, which is the Robotron, which is the reflector. And as you can see, we bought 4 at 591k, and we're selling 4 at 643,624. So 643,624, which means we're going to be making about 200k. I do believe earlier it was a bit, like when I first put the offer up, I do believe it was a bit more profit, but it's still nice profit. That's just in the crystal hollows and then right there. So 49k insta sells, 49k insta buys. Again, these are mostly used for when it just comes to nucleus runs, so people do tend to use them a lot. But that is all the flips. I'd say the majority of them were really good, over a million profit per. And obviously everything's starting to sell now. As you can see, the glowing mushroom's nearly fully sold. The others might take a few more minutes. That is everything for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. Make sure to subscribe and like if you did. And that's all from me now, and peace.